Students, discussion chal rahi hai about the point-to-point protocol, PPP. Let's go on to the slide and let's look at the structure of a typical point-to-point protocol frame and its format. So students, as you can see on the slide, we have got a point-to-point protocol frame. As I told you, point-to-point protocol uses the characters. It's a character-oriented protocol. HDLC was a bit-oriented protocol. This one is a character-oriented protocol, and therefore it uses bytes or characters. Students, first of all, you've got flag field. You are well aware of the function of a flag field in the start of the frame and the end of the frame by now. This is 1 byte, और मैंने आपको बताया था कि ये flag field is normally this pattern, a 0 followed by 6 ones and then a 0 again. Students, then you've got the address field. Address field in point-to-point protocol is normally constant and it is set to all ones, and this is your broadcast address. So point-to-point protocol uses broadcast frames. Then you've got the control field. This field is set to the constant value of 6 zeros and a 1, as you can see. And students, the reason for that is this is similar to the unnumbered or the U frame in HDLC, and we'll discuss in later topics. And you will know that the point-to-point protocol, it does not provide any flow control, and error control is also limited to just the error detection using 2 or 4 bytes of CRC. So in this particular case, the control field is a constant value. Students, then you've got the protocol field, and protocol field is basically 4 bits, half a byte. And in this is 1 or 2 bytes in this particular case. And this 1 or 2 bytes of protocol field, it defines what is being carried in the data field. Students, we can have either user data or we can have the information frame. This field by default is 2 bytes long, but two parties, point A and point B, who are actually communicating, they can agree to have this field to be 1 byte as well for efficiency purposes. By default, this is 2 bytes. So then you've got your payload or your data field. This field carries the user data, or it can also carry other information that we'll discuss in further lectures, but basically payload or data carries main user information. The maximum in this particular case is 1500 bytes that are carried in the payload part. But once again, this can be negotiated between both parties that are communicating, and it can be changed as well. Students, as I told you earlier, this data field is normally byte stubbed. It's byte stuffed if the flag that you have 0 and 6 ones and a 0, that shows up in the data. And then we have got an escape character, as I told you. We discussed that already. Then you've got the frame check sequence. The frame check sequence is 2 or 4 bytes of CRC for error detection in this particular case.